What is up, guys? Welcome, Crypto Fud. And let's jump right into this, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Are we going to see a big pump for crypto? Who freaking knows, right? Ricky, what's going on, brother? Happy Sunday, dude. Manny, what's going on, brother? Well, let's just jump right into this, guys. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm not going to be taking too much time today. Obviously, the market has been just, I'm not going to say it's been brutal. It has just been, up and down, right? You get your hopes up for maybe a few hours and then we're right back down. It's really just been what I've been saying for the last couple of weeks. It's been really one of those mental game kind of situations where it's mentally playing a toll on you, right? But we're going to have a good stream hopefully today. Try to stay bullish. I mean, there's obviously going to be a little bit of bearish news that I'm going to cover, but we're going to stay bullish. As far as Bitcoin right now, we are sitting at around 96,400. Not looking too bad. Obviously, we are at a spot right now where we have a lot of volume in this area, usually coming in, coming out, and that's why we've been real just stagnant. We can't seem to break above this volume and support level. This is the VWAP right here. This isn't just a moving average, but this is a volume and a moving average put together, right? And it's around 97,000. We'll put it at 97,500. And you can see as of late, these are on the daily, we have not been able to break above. Telling you right now that the buys and sells are basically just cut right in the middle. We have people accumulating, and we have people that have been selling off in fear still. What is going on? Well, as far as right now, we're still kind of in this spot where the economy, tariffs right now, it's all over the place, right? Right now, we talked about this last week. I think it was last week or the week before. We had Mexico and Canada. That situation ended up resolving itself pretty quickly. Now we have the big hard player China that's basically playing hardball with the states as well, which I don't blame them, right? They both want, each country wants, basically certain things as far as with these tariffs and stuff like that. But it is throwing the economy kind of in limbo, because right now China does a lot of exports, as far as stuff coming from China into America. They don't really do a lot of imports, and I think that's what Trump doesn't like. But really, this is about fentanyl and everything that's going on with that. It has nothing to do with crypto, but it's a macro thing. So with that being said, the market still has not been able to recover, because we haven't really heard anything as far as that. They haven't really came to the negotiating table and resolved that issue. I think in the next coming weeks, we'll probably see that. But I think with China, it's going to be a little bit more a longer, situation as far as like Canada and Mexico. They're our neighbors. They resolved it pretty quickly. China, they have a little bit more leverage than, in my opinion, than Canada or Mexico. Today we have obviously the Super Bowl. Tomorrow we have Jerome Powell and we have the CPI report coming out. So it's saying that tomorrow Fed Chair Powell testimony. I don't know what the hell that is. If you guys can fill me in on that, no diddy. I don't know what that is, but he's going to be talking. But we also have the CPI report dropping tomorrow as well. So we do have some macro news. Wait, this is actually on the 12th. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. This is going to be actually on, when's the 12th? That's Wednesday. Great. I was kind of hoping it was tomorrow, so we can kind of get it over with, because most likely with this looming on Wednesday, we're probably going to have a little bit of some, well, not a little bit. We're probably going to have volatility in the market, in the next couple of days, because we have the core inflation dropping on the 12th. And then we have whatever the hell this is with Fed Chair Jerome Powell speaking, says testimony. I wonder what that means. Is he like, I don't know. But if he comes out, I mean, we could have two different scenarios, right? Powell could come out. I'm telling you guys, I've been saying this for the last, month since the election. Probably, well, it's already February. Probably a little over a month now. He is being pressured, I guarantee, to reduce interest rates. I guarantee in the back end, No Diddy, he's being pressured to reduce interest rates faster than he wants to, right? So I think that if we get that the CPI report that comes out on the 12th, and it comes out, good in regards to maybe inflation coming down. Now, who knows? Because right now we have we have a lot of things going on with eggs. Have you guys seen the craziness that's going on with eggs in your at the supermarket? I don't know if that's going to impact necessarily the CPI report for this go around, but I mean, I'm sure there's probably still things that are still kind of in the out there that it costs more than what we normally are used to paying. So I'm not necessarily sold on inflation making a drastic move towards the downside, but even if we get like we got last time, a tick down, that's in the right direction, right? If you guys remember, for the last year, we have been in with inflation, it's been kind of stagflation. So the Fed's kind of made a U-turn in regards to doing 4 reductions in interest rates this year to only 2. That's what really started, the sell-off in December. So, but enough with the macro news. Bitcoin right now, 96,300. So what, the reason I was bringing up, Super Bowl pump. Twan, what's going on? Bullish, what's going on, brother? Twan said Raiders. Raiders. So the reason why I was bringing up the Super Bowl pump is because I never forget, I told you guys this story and I'm not going to go back into it, right? But back in 2020, I was, jumping into the market for the first time. But 2021 was when we had our Super Bowl, right? We had a Super Bowl. This was basically 4 years ago, right? 4-year cycle. 4 years ago, it was basically a transition year as far as the new administration coming in January. We saw a big drop in the market. Super Bowl hit. And the markets are, Super Bowl, I remember that night, the markets were rallying, bro, during the Super Bowl. Now, it was also a time where a lot of people were anticipating Crypto.com was going to be running an ad during the Super Bowl, which they ended up doing, I believe, right? But isn't that crazy? Just a little ad in the Super Bowl made the markets rally, right? How much we have digressed in the crypto space, where now we have presidents talking about crypto. We have presidents holding crypto. We have whole crypto agencies now, right? We have countries that are buying Bitcoin and crypto. We have, you name it, bro. ETFs. We got everything going for crypto, and the markets are still bearish, right? Because of tariffs or something so minute. It's hilarious the times that we're in right now. When you go back to 2021, just because of a commercial that was potentially going to be playing on the Super Bowl, the markets were rallying that night. So I don't know if that's going to particularly happen today, right? I don't foresee like anything for the Super Bowl happening unless like someone comes out and they're like, yeah, buy Bitcoin in the middle of the halftime show or something, something like that. I don't foresee it happening, but crazy things happen, right? Crazy things happen, and I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we're watching the game and you can see Bitcoin starts pumping. If it's short-lived, most likely, right? Because we do have some macro stuff coming out this week, but wouldn't be surprised. Right now, today, Bitcoin not doing terrible. It is up, like I said, we're at around 96.3, 96.4. Altcoins have been not doing bad in the last 2 days. Obviously, they're still down like crazy, right? There's no way other to put it. Altcoins are absolutely devastated in the last 4 weeks. In my opinion, beautiful buying opportunities we've been having, right? I understand this is shaking a lot of people out, especially in alts, because a lot of people that are holding alts, your alts are down 50, 60%. And you're like, how could this be a bull run? How could we still be in a bull run when my alts are down 60, maybe even 70%? I was looking at some of the meme coins and I was like, holy shit, in the last month, down 60+%. Like, I was just like, that's insane. These are bear market prices that you're getting right now, people. Bear market prices. The Bitcoin dominance has been so freaking high, right? Bitcoin dominance, we cover this all the time, 61.5% right now. It's been very, very high, and it's been holding strong. Since we basically saw the market start to dump, right? You started seeing either people jumping out of the market, sitting on the side, or you're seeing people moving from alts back into that less riskier asset, which is going to be Bitcoin, right? So you can see right now, like I said, 61.5%. We've been finding support, unfortunately, at around that 61.1, We did break above, obviously, but you can see now 62% is resistance, 61 we'll call it is support as of now. So until Bitcoin dominance can start, retracing and definitely breaking out of those 60% and coming back down into the 50s, alts are really not going to be moving much. But in my opinion, this could be a good thing for you. Not financial advice, but let's just say maybe you're throwing a little bit of money weekly. You're getting extended time, in my opinion, to be just dollar cost averaging in on whatever particular projects that you see fit as far as, that are going to be doing really well. I mean, like I said, you could pretty much just close your eyes, put, a bunch of projects in a bowl and just pick it out and just start dollar cost averaging in. And I almost can guarantee whenever the market starts pumping, you're going to be in the green. Just because every project right now is down like crazy, right? Other than maybe a particular few projects that have been holding pretty strong, in my opinion, like Solana around $200, not too bad. It's holding pretty strong. XRP, obviously, we already know, sitting at around, it's at 240 right now. I mean, it is down obviously from $3.10, but I mean, still $2.40 for XRP. If you think about it, just 8 months ago, XRP was at 50 cents, right? So, I mean, it's still holding pretty freaking strong, holding a lot of those gains. So I think the avenue that's going to be the biggest mover as far as like a certain type of projects that are going to melt faces, in my opinion, that have been devastated, are going to be meme coins, is what I think. I think meme coins have absolutely been destroyed. And in my opinion, if you're accumulating, particular meme coins that are down like crazy right now, that have good hype, good, they're basically, a good project for meme coins. I think when we start running again, these things are going to absolutely rip. They have been being held down with an anchor for the last few weeks, for the last month or two. And I mean, not just like down 20, 30%. These meme coins are down to bear market prices, guys, bear market prices. So in my opinion, what's always worked for me, right? I'm using, if I'm throwing in money, it's money that I have time on my side, right? Where I can throw the money in there, and if it doesn't move for the next year, obviously I'm not going to be happy about that, but I'm not selling for a loss, right? And I'm just going to accumulate, because I know at some point they're going to pop, right? Now, I don't think it's going to be a year, but you get what I'm saying, right? Time's on my hand. I'm not using money that I need to feed my family in the next few weeks, because then you're setting yourselves up for failure, in my opinion, right? So Ricky said, why did the market crash? Eggs, bro. There you go. Everybody's freaking selling off so they can go to Costco and fill their buggies up with eggs. Did I tell you guys I opened up a long on eggs like a week ago? I opened up a long on eggs like a week ago, 100x. Flip said, hey guys, Ricky is performing at halftime with Kendrick Lamar and SZA. His song is called Take It or Leave It. Oh, there we go. I knew Ricky was some kind of superstar, bro. I freaking knew it. You better shout out the whole squad, bro. Ricky said big money buys at all-time high. Retail buys at all-time low. What the hell? No. I think that's flipped the other way around. Retail buys at all-time high, right? And big money's buying during the bear market. Buying when everybody's terrified, right? Speaking of, I didn't even load up the fear and greed index, guys. Oh, yeah. 35 in fear, bro. Definitely, there's fear out there in the markets right now. There's definitely fear out there. Perfect buying zone right now, in my opinion. You have to put all that, like we've been talking about it so much, right? All that, just the distraction out there. Bitcoin's going to go down to 20K and 30K, and then it's like these people are all over the place. They really are. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been I keep my eye on the charts, but I have not been heavy on the charts in the last few weeks, just because I don't want to be stressed out, right? It's like there's nothing we can do staring at the charts, right? I basically come in, dollar cost average in on whatever projects I keep accumulating. I keep an eye out. I definitely keep an eye out all day on my charts. Like, I'm watching them and stuff like that, but I'm not doing any leverage trading right now. I'm not sniping on Solana or anything like that. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm kind of just accumulating right now on my long-term projects and letting the market kind of figure itself out. We're in such a particular spot right now in the markets, like I said, where it's just like, it's unpredictable, right? A lot of macro shit's going on, with tariffs and with the inflation and stuff like that. It's just like, we're in a spot right now where it's just like, you just buy and keep your head down is really what it is. Everything's going to play itself out, and it's going to play itself out fine as long as you have time on your hands, right? Did anybody catch? I said I opened up a long on eggs. Sheesh. Oh, I see what you're saying, Ricky. We're actually, it's funny. Ricky said, no, there's a chart all-time low for retail. What's so funny is, I think me and you were kind of saying the same thing, but just saying it opposite. We're going to go over an article here in a minute that's kind of saying what you're saying. So we'll talk about it. Flip said, my turbo. Did your turbo go out on your car? What happened, bro? What happened? Your turbo blew? Look at our chart. Flip, look at our chart, bro. This is your chart, dude. Look at this. Still holding that support level. It's still holding your support level, bro. Look, I'm going to put a rocket. Put a rocket right here. Make you feel better, bro. Look at that. Turbo, bro, your turbo is going to fly. Twan said, Crip, what's your opinion on Milady's chart, right? I mean, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. It's nothing. Milady is not doing anything different than any other meme coin right now, right? It's down like crazy. It's kind of been consolidating, I'll say, at a pretty good price point, in my opinion. It's just been really just stagnant. And I pull up Milady and you can see it's really, since we had this massive drop that was, that we all know this was during the tariffs last week, it's rebound really well, in my opinion, from that crazy drop to where it's at right now. I mean, it's up 47%. This is what we covered last week as far as a massive buy opportunity, even if you just bought in temporarily at that bottom on any project. Some of them doing better than others, but I mean, looking at that 47%, and it actually ran up over 47% within like an hour or two after we saw that crazy giga drop. It literally bounced and ran up 50-60%. That tells me there's still a lot of people watching this project. It's going to move with the market, and right now, in my opinion, if this is the meme coin that you're predicting, it's in a beautiful buy zone, in my opinion, so and I'll compare this to some, freaking Myro. Milady honestly is probably doing a lot better than even something like Myro. That was that giga drop. Look at Myro. Myro actually came back and retraced a little bit, from that giga drop to where it is right now. It's only up 11% from that big drop. At least Milady's holding 47 effing%. Myro over here, I'm getting my ass ran through the mud on Myro. But you know what? I just keep accumulating small amounts, but I just keep accumulating. I'm looking at my bag. I'm like, I never in my day thought I was gonna have this much Myro. I never in my day thought I was gonna be buying Myro at 1 cent. I'll tell you that right now. So I hope that makes you feel better. Ladies is actually performing better than a lot of these other meme coins, dude. Let's pull up Pepe. Look at Pepe. Strong as Pepe is. Look at this. Why is Milady actually doing so damn good? Pepe only up from that big drop 17%, right? I mean, you can see from that scare, it retraced 36%, and then it's come down from that 36%, it's come down 20% in the last few days, right? Milady is actually holding pretty damn well, in my opinion. But to point this out, meme coins, they're just across the board. They're all just down like crazy. There's not really any meme coin, maybe, some of them that have maybe recently come out that are kind of still running a little bit on hype are doing all right. But for the most part, they're all down like crazy. They have literally, they've dropped 50+%. I'm curious to see what is Pepe's market cap at right now. 3.9 billion. It's absolutely crazy. This thing is down 47% and it's still holding almost a $4 billion market cap. That's absolutely insane. That's crazy. That's good for Pepe. Flip said if money buying ETFs now too. If money's buying ETFs now too. JB, Milady to 1 million still like you said. Wait, did I say Milady's going to 1 million? Or did you mean to say 1 billion? Is that what you mean, JB? I mean, bro, I hope, right? I'm putting emotions in it. I'm saying I hope that it runs up to a $1 billion market cap. I feel like the pump that's coming at some point, right? When we see this crazy run, we've been down so much. Right now, even with you said market cap. Yes, I understand, brother. So even like let's say right now, market cap for a project like Milady, so small, right? What are we at? $33 million. I would say, bro, even, and I'm not backtracking. I do think that Milady has potential to get to $1 billion, but even if Milady gets to like 500 million at this point, right? That's still $500 million right now. It would be what, over a 10x. That would be like a 12, 13x from where it's at right now, right? That's how much it could move. $500 million. That's nothing for a meme coin. That's like when the bull market is up and running and all coin seasons here. $500 million for a meme coin is like the bottom of the barrel, you know. So I mean, this has so much potential to get to $1 billion. But even if it doesn't, even if it goes to $500, $600, $700 million and it doesn't get to that $1 billion mark from where it's at right now, that's easily a 15 to 20x from where it's at right now. You know, to put it in perspective. So, you know, I can't tell you with certainty, yes, it's for sure going to $1 billion, right? I can only say that it has that potential, right? And especially looking at like Pepe, which I think Pepe is probably one of the strongest meme coins that are out. You can see even with Pepe, it's only 17% from that bottom that we saw from the tariffs. And then again, when you look at something like Milady that has such a small market cap compared to Pepe, it's still holding 46% above that low. That should tell you that there's a lot of people that are buying. There's a lot of people that are holding in any of these dips. A lot of people are eating them up, right? Compared, and a lot more compared to other meme coins, in my opinion. Honestly, I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, this was a solid buy right here on this drop. So, yeah, JP said even 250. I'm guessing $250 million at this point would be would be nice. Exactly. I mean, that's what you have to understand. Even if this thing, bro, $250 million market cap is like, it's like so small to any project in crypto, right? But particularly for a meme coin, when we're in, and I'm comparing to like when we're in the middle of like altcoin season or meme coins are going crazy, to find, that's what people are looking for to jump in at, right? And you have the opportunity to buy in or to add to your bag for some of these meme coins that are well under $100 million. To me, I feel like that's a play, right? In my opinion. So, Ricky said the lower we go, harder we're going to pump out the hole. That's what I'm saying, and I'm guessing you meant to say no Diddy after that one, buddy. Pump out of the hole? It's a little questionable right there, bro. Ricky said he's been buying Myro regularly. Same here, bro. I usually do it together. I buy a small amount. I just add Myro and I add Maniki, you know? Oh, today's beer. Let me make sure this is getting on camera. I like to like. I'm drinking some Space Dust IPA. And Twan, what was Twan saying? Oh yeah, Twan said hopefully y'all are eating some good, eating good for the Super Bowl. I am, bro. You know, I went and got fitted, and I bought this freaking tuxedo. What was it, yesterday? Because my sister's getting married. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little snug. I was like, who? You guys know I do bodybuilding and stuff like that, right? So I know it doesn't look like it. You can't really see my arms. They're not like crazy big or anything like that, but you know, I'm solid, right? And I'm wide and stuff like that, and like I have big shoulders, right? And me getting fitted for a freaking tuxedo, bro, was a nightmare. I ain't gonna lie. It was a effing nightmare. It really was. Even the lady was like, wow, man. She's like, your shoulders are too big. I'm like trying to put on a jacket. It's like insane. But I was like, holy crap. I was like, I gotta tone down a little bit. Because I bought the suit and everything like that. It was massive expensive. Very expensive to buy suits. Especially when you get them like custom made and stuff like that. But I was like, all right, the wedding's next week, and I was like, I'm gonna drop like 10 pounds real fast. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could get a little wiggle room in there, you know? So I am gonna be eating like crazy today. I'm making a queso dip. I'm making like this really fire queso dip for the game. But after today, I'm gonna take it easy on the beer and eating for the next few days, guys. So if you're wondering if I'm a little cranky and I'm not drinking a beer, you guys will know what's going on and be like, all right, just take it easy. All right. I got to fit into, it's like, I feel like a chick got to fit into that dress. I'm like, bro, I got to fit into this damn suit. Flip said, can we check out Sneak? I always forget how to pronounce that. Ada's Memecoin. Well, guess we can take that drawing out. This was before the tariffs when I drew that. I didn't know we were going to get bamboozled from the tariffs. But if you really look, I will tell you, whenever we drop down, right? Whenever we drop down, it's still holding this trend, this bottom trend. It literally bounced pretty much exactly on that trend if you stretch it out. That's what she said, right? But if you stretch it out, you can see it bounced. It's been respecting the bottom line of this trend. So, I mean, still in play, this big bull flag right here for this project. I would say right now, a good, in my opinion, good buying is basically where you're at right now, obviously. But if it does give the opportunity to buy at 618 or below, I would say that's a good spot for some good accumulation. That's going to be somewhere around that 38, 39 mark. So, and another example of why Milady has been pumping better than others. Look at this project, right? From that crazy drop we saw, it's only up 14%. Ain't that crazy? Technically, that day when we saw this massive, crazy giga drop, this thing bounced up 40+%, only to come back down and retrace, and now it's only up about 14% from the bottom of this tariff drop, we'll call it. You know, so I mean, most meme coins all look exactly the same right now, and it's like, what did I tell you? What did we talked about this on the members only stream? I believe it's like TA right now. You take it with a grain of salt because we're in such a period right now where the market's so unpredictable, right? Everything could be pointing towards a pump. Oh, we just bounced off this support level. Everything looks so great. Oh, and then something macro happens. Something hits the news. Now Japan is running tariffs on us, or I'm just throwing something out, you know, and then the markets take a shit again, you know. So it's just how it is right now. We're in a very unpredictable time in the market. The only thing I can say with certainty is, in my opinion, these are beautiful buy zones on a lot of these projects. So, Twan said, take a shot on live stream. Hell no, bro. I don't even have any liquor. I don't even think I have any liquor, bro. I'm going to rephrase. I don't think I have any liquor that I would actually want to take a shot of. And I told you, you guys don't want me on liquor, bro. I probably will get banned on YouTube. So, Flip said to help the team out, he's going to sell his Myro so it can blast to 40 cents. Bro, we appreciate that. That's being a team player right there, bro. That is being a team player. Did we look at the bubbles? Looking at the bubbles right now, you can see just a mixed breed. Hex is up 22%. I feel like Hex always does good when the market's down. I just feel like it's one of those projects. But you can see, for the most part, I mean, Radium down, Whiff's down, Virtual, XCN, which has been doing fairly well the last like month, is down. We have some green though. Ton, Fetch AI, Pulse Chain. What is this? Tron, not doing too bad. Litecoin, not doing too bad right now. Polkadot has been doing really well. Polkadot actually took over. It actually beat Radium as far as transactions. Believe it or not, that's crazy. We haven't seen that in the last year or two. Probably in over a year, maybe not two, but the last year, Radium's been holding the most transactions on DeFi. Polkadot just came through and actually dethroned Radium, I think briefly, very briefly. But that just tells you even Solana is starting to slow down in DeFi, right? And when you're looking at a lot of these DeFi projects today, doesn't look too bad, right? Yeah, a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that's up maybe 20%. But, you know, a lot of DeFi, as far as projects that are established that have already been out for maybe a month or two, are basically, you know, hurting right now compared to a lot of projects that maybe are just coming out. You know, people are sniping on. Those projects are always going to pump briefly. But if you really look at the money that's coming into DeFi right now, it has slowed down like crazy. Big shout out to Flip with the $20 super chat, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Especially right now when times are just not good. My boy said, get a good last beer in. Thanks for your leadership, bro. Hey, Flip, I appreciate you, bro. I really do, man. Like I said, I don't expect you guys to send out super chats, especially when it's right now in times like now. I go into streams just thinking, you know what? I know probably no one's going to, everybody's, you know, it sucks. Your portfolio's in the red and you're going to start sending out super chats. So, bro, you always support the channel, and I respect that like crazy. But a day like today, I respect you even more, brother. I thank you so much for the $20 super chat, bro. I really do. I thank you so much, man. Cheers. Space Dust. This is my new favorite beer. New favorite beer right there. You should try it, Flip. It's got like a roll-light taste. It's 9%. It's fire. Let's look at so Superbowl pump. I'm gonna close this this poll. I'm gonna open up another poll real quick. But let's see here. Superbowl pump. We say 64% are saying possibly, right? And 36% are saying hell no, we aren't getting any Superbowl pump. I want to do another poll real quick, since it is Super Bowl, right? Flip, thank you again, brother. I really do appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm like, forgot my train of thought here. All right, new poll. Who's winning today, guys? Who do you got? Philly or Kansas? Who do you got? Mex, what's going on, brother? Twan said just take. Oh, you already said that one. Israel, what about me, lady? We actually brought it up. We brought it up a little while ago, dude. I mean, compared, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You're looking like a project like this, Snake. We saw this massive drop, and then we saw a big retracement, right? 40% plus retracement. But look, it has, since the last couple of days, this is on the daily, it has dropped down, and it's only holding about 14% of the gains, right? You look at something like Myro, which I need to fix the fib retracement, doing even worse, honestly. Look at, we saw the massive drop. We retraced about 30+% where we came back up, 30% move. And then look, even Myro, only holding, 10% from this drop. But you go over to Milady. You go over to our beloved Milady and look at this. From this massive drop, she's still holding 46.7% from that drop. That is wild in my opinion. That's probably the most bullish meme coin compared to even Pepe, right? And a lot of these other big meme coins. Milady is actually holding strong, right? So, I mean, the only thing I can say is the same thing I've been saying for any other project that we've been looking at really across the board, but particularly for meme coins. You guys we're still in a beautiful spot for, in my opinion, a buy zone. Milady's market cap at $33 million, dude. $33 million. That has a big potential for the upside, right? Obviously very risky, but a very big potential towards the upside if and when this market starts rallying back up again. You're going to see Bitcoin running, big caps running, and then eventually it's going to trickle over to your small caps and your meme coins, aka your more riskier assets. You guys know it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. Just be ready. But I'm saying with these opportunities you're getting, even on Milady and especially on Myro, Pepe, Bunk, Maniki, we can go down the road. I'm sure Mog as well. A lot of these big meme coins are down, even if they are still holding some of those gains that we lost just a few days ago. Look at Mog. Same thing. Milady is probably the most bullish meme coin that we have right now. Mog's holding pretty well too. 39% from that bottom right there. 39%. So Mog's probably right there with Milady. But still, beautiful buy zone for Mog as well. Now, I could have sworn we had a chart for Mog. I don't know why all my shit's gone, but it is what it is. Definitely a support level right there. You can see this bounces. So, I think Milady's holding out pretty well, bro. It's definitely not pumping right now, but I mean, it's holding. It's holding, bro. I appreciate it, Israel. Flip said he's going to take one for the team and do a shot, Twan. It's better he does it, not me. Because I'll be on here fighting. It's just not good. Me and Liquor, not good. Twan said, I think Mahomes is getting another ring. He's too good of a quarterback, but I do want the Eagles to win as well. I already told you guys. Whoa. We only got 4 votes, but damn. Is this a Philly house? Holy hell. I was not expecting 75% of the poll to be towards Philly winning and 25%. Now, hold on. Are you guys voting? I didn't ask who do you think is going to win? I didn't ask who do you want to win, right? I think you guys are getting confused because we already know most people do not want Kansas to win, right? It's kind of like the Patriots 15 years ago or whatever the case is. Everybody was like over the Patriots winning, right? So they want to see another team win. Is that why you guys are saying Philly, or you're saying legit Philly has a better team than Kansas right now? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I put money on Kansas. So it is what it is. Definitely got some money on Kansas. So you guys already know. I told you this like a week ago or like 2 weeks ago. Maybe, yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. I told you guys I was putting money down on Kansas. This was even before the championship games. I already put in on Superbowl. Yeah, Flip, that's me on any liquor, bro. Ricky said comeback win for Kansas, right? I will tell you this, you Philly fans. If y'all are up, if you ain't up like 50 points, don't ride off Kansas City. I'm telling you. I don't care if it's fourth quarter, 5 minutes left of the game, and you guys are up like 3 touchdowns. Do not write Kansas City off. You guys remember the Patriots and the Falcons? Bro, they came back, and that game probably still haunts them to this day. I wanted to jump in on an article. Ricky, you brought this up. It's funny, I had saved this for us. So is the crypto bull market over? Retail sentiment is worse it's been in years. Excuse me. So as the crypto markets stall and fear and greed index hits a low of 35, right? We covered that earlier. It's fear in the markets right now. Many investors are wondering if the crypto bull market is over, as desperate traders hang on for a long-awaited alt season. With the pro-crypto president in the White House issuing executive orders to investigate a strategic Bitcoin reserve, a sovereign wealth fund, and overhauling the SEC with crypto mom Hester Pierce in charge of its new crypto task force, why isn't the market reacting to this bullish news? It's what I've been screaming. If this shit happened in 2021, altcoin season would have been like epic. Would have been completely epic. Let's see here. So this is per Crypto Banner. The market exhaustion is a real thing. The altcoin market is totally exhausted. All buyers are fully deployed. All speculators are blown up. All narratives are fully priced in. Bitcoin flows remain confined and no longer filter into alts. The only thing that could push this market higher is a Fed pivot or some Trump action that increases liquidity. Bitwise says there is an absolute massive disconnect between retail and professional sentiment in crypto right now. Retail sentiment is the worst it's been in years, while professional investors are extraordinarily bullish. It's like living in two complete separate worlds. I agree with that right there. I completely agree with that. And to all, this is from Bloomberg. To all the shitcoiners crying right now, we all know the rules. We're all trying to make a buck. Nobody is misleading anybody. If you are buying and selling shitcoins, you should be prepared to lose your investment. It's a risk. All right, what's up with that? I thought the shitcoin, analogy was like gone a while back. They're still running with that. So let's see here. So the bullish case for crypto, despite overall fatigue from retail in the market, 68% of investors believe Bitcoin will hit $200,000 in 2025. I agree. Jeff LeBerg, head of capital markets and strategic incentives at BitDeer, told Roundtable while predicting Bitcoin's price was tricky, the $150,000 to $200,000 range is certainly in the cards this year. You guys you hear that? This is somebody that's running a strategic incentives, right, for a big capital. He's literally saying, while the price is tricky, meaning right now, anybody that's telling you the price or predicting anything, right? Oh, we just bounced at this level. Bro, TA is thrown out the water right now. I'm telling you. Why do you think I'm not sitting here going through the charts on Bitcoin and like, all right, we're bouncing at this level and this has, because TA right now, it does not matter. It does not matter whatsoever, in my opinion. And you can see these big people, these big players in the market, same shit. It does not matter. But they're telling you, screw what's going on the daily. Screw what's going on right now in the 2 hour, the 4 hour. Long term, meaning just this year, 2025, $150,000, $200,000 is not out of reach, and it's easily obtainable. And a lot of people, honestly, that are bullish, honestly think that we're going to go well past that for this year. If that's the case, altcoin season is still going to be coming as well, right? And I still do believe, I'm part of that, where I do believe that Bitcoin has a lot more to go before we see a massive drop, in my opinion, right? This is just, we're going through this time right now where the market's unpredictable, right? We're getting a massive cool off in the markets. Everything's resetting itself. We've been going through this for the last 4 weeks, since Christmas. It's technically been almost two months, about 6 weeks so far. If you really think about it, it's not long, right? It's not long. We pumped so fast, so quick, and I'm talking about for Bitcoin, alts as well, but majority I'm speaking of for Bitcoin, right? That we needed some kind of a retracement. We needed some kind of a reset in the market to set us up for that next run. If where we're at right now, right, above that $95,000 mark, if that's where we're going to be for the bottom and consolidating for the next run, imagine where we could be in the next 6 months from now, right? Bitcoin easily could be at 150, easily. I'm calling 130. I'm going to be conservative, but I'm calling for that $130,000 Bitcoin as probably going to be around the top, is what I predict. right? Now, I hope I'm completely wrong. I'm always going to be very conservative, but that's where I think we're going to probably see Bitcoin top out at, somewhere around there, maybe 130, maybe 150, somewhere around that area is where I think 2025 is going to be. And I still do think we haven't even seen altcoin season. We've seen a little brief, brush into altcoin season probably about 2 months ago when we saw them running, but it was very short-lived, and it was just a little dose of what is going to happen. And like I told you guys before, this, if you guys remember, I was calling this before we even got into that little small altcoin season. It's going to come fast, right? That's what she said. No Diddy. But it's going to come fast. It's going to feel like it was a while, right? Like she said, right? But when we look back, altcoin season usually runs. I mean, I'm talking about the top of altcoin season where everything's just going crazy parabolic. 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 2 to 3 months. That's it. That's all she wrote. And then that's it. I think we're going to retrace at some point. When is it going to happen? That's the tricky part, is we don't know. We don't know. So just to finish off, so the economist Hendrik Zinberg acknowledged that the sentiment was in the gutter, but that conditions were ripe for a massive bull run market before April, and that there was a less than 5% chance that the cycle topped is in. There you go. You hear it right there. Doesn't mean that's, written in stone, but you can hear this. These guys that do this for a living are saying that the market, all we're doing is resetting. All we're doing is resetting, and the top's not in yet. And despite current bullish sentiment from retail investors, many experts believe that cryptocurrency, I hate saying cryptocurrency, crypto still has significant growth potential and could see substantial gains before the year end. And I agree with that, guys. I really do. I really do agree with that. Ricky said all the sellers are going to jump in at the top. Ricky, we already know that, bro. And then sell the bottom, buy the top. They'll be walking around saying crypto is a scam, right? Bro, I always say that, right? That's your real beginner investor, right? The people that are just jumping in, they're going to buy in, right? Because someone's telling, the markets are pumping again, or whatever the case is, and they're going to buy in at the top when Bitcoin's at 150. They're going to buy me lady when it's at like a $1.2 billion market cap. They're sitting on the couch right now. How can I make money, man? I need to make money. This 9 to 5 sucks, right? Pulling up charts. I'm not buying crypto right now. I'm not buying it. Fast forward 6 months later, me lady's at like $1 billion market cap. I'm gonna buy. It sounds funny, but that's legit the mind frame. That's how they think, right? And then they buy in at the top. They don't even realize it. They buy into the top. We're gonna sell to them, right? When they come in at that 1 billion, 1.2 billion, whatever the case is, 2 billion, whatever the case is, right? We're gonna be selling our coins to them. Their exit liquidity. Remember, player versus player. Their exit liquidity. We sell to them. We make our money, and then now they're gonna end up holding for however long. I don't think for too much longer, and then the markets are gonna take a shit. They sell off, and then they're at the dinner table for Thanksgiving telling everybody that crypto's a complete absolute scam. It's not real. It's not real. I love that argument. Yeah. Same shit. I told you guys that I got into not an argument, but a debate at the damn gym with some. That was in the members only stream. I told you guys that story. So you guys have to join the members stream because we go through some stuff, and I tell you my real life situations that I'm going through at the gym when the old school stock market people are sitting here debating me about crypto and shit like that. Ricky said Bitcoin's making a move in the next 2 days, guys. Tuan said, Crip, I have a question. Last year, 2024 of March was the altcoin season. I don't know. I wouldn't say that was altcoin season, but we saw a big run. We did see a big run during March of 2024. I mean, just pulling up MOG. Oh, this was December. MOG went on a late run, but yeah, a lot of projects. I'll pull up Milady because she did it particularly. You can see she topped out. This was in March, literally in March. We saw a lot of meme coins, not all coins, but we saw a lot of meme coins top out in March of 2024 so far, right? We didn't see, I mean, if you go back, if you really go and you look, like Solana topped out in January, just last month, Solana topped out, right? No diddy on that one. XRP topped out so far, January, right? So, I mean, it's different time frames. Altcoin season is really when you're seeing Bitcoin's blow off top, or whatever you want to say, Bitcoin's topped out for the most part, and you're seeing a lot of that liquidity moving from Bitcoin over into altcoins, right? And you're seeing basically across the board, alts have just all of them. If you're looking at all the charts and they're compared, they're all moving pretty much around the same. Maybe they have different gains because they have different market caps. But what I'm saying is that most alts are going to be going parabolic. If you look back at March, meme coins did really well, but not every alt, or not even most of the alts were topping out at that time. But we had a big spurt at that time for the market. The market wasn't doing bad in March of 2024. So, Mr. T, what's going on, brother? Said, I'm staking all my DS, Y, NC, and XCN. What do you think of Merlin chain? I'm going to be honest, bro. I don't know anything about Merlin chain. You got me on that one. Is that an actual ecosystem? Like, you tell me, is that an ecosystem? Merlin chain? Now, we are familiar with XCN, right? We obviously know that that's been running like crazy in the last like month or two. But as far as like ecosystem, as far as Merlin chain, I really don't know anything about anything with that, brother. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I'm not even going to try to fake it. Like, oh, yeah, that's right. Been meaning to bring that up. Like, I do not know anything about that whatsoever, dude. Let's pull up XCN. I need to do my homework on that one, bro. I want to see here. What the hell is DSYCNC? Oh, okay. But I see they're all running on the Ethereum network, is what it looks like. Is Merlin chain some kind of like a layer 2 or something that's running off Ethereum? To be honest, brother, I've never even looked into that. There's so much stuff in crypto right now. It's like, unless you like, you have to be like I'm sure you're probably interested in all this stuff. So it's like you've been educating yourself on it. I haven't even jumped on the XCN train whatsoever. So I have not indulged in anything that's going on with that. But I will pull up XCN's chart. If that makes you feel any better. I mean, look at this massive run. Like I said, it's been running like crazy. So, like, you tell me that XCN's been out since 2022, I would have been like, no. That's crazy. I truly thought that XCN just dropped like recently. We know where to start a fib. What's the price at right now? 2 cents? Oh, so this just recently, I mean, in the last like 4 months, you could have bought this project for well under a penny. It's a run right there. One thing I am seeing on this project, dude, without even opening up a fib retracement. Excuse me. No problem. I'm so sorry, man. I can't give you any more info, but I definitely don't want to bullshit you. Like I really, that's probably something I'm gonna look into. Now that you've kind of sparked my interest, but as far as like right now, dude, you know more than I do, bro. But a couple things on XCN I will say is you have a support level somewhere around this 2.4 cents. Yeah, around 2.4 cents where you're pretty much at right now. This is on the daily. But another thing that I am seeing is it looks like you guys have formed some kind of a possible bull flag, potentially. Something. Right? So, I mean, if this does play out, if you guys can hold this level, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe you see some kind of a move towards the upside. Obviously, the market would need to go in your favor as well as far as like Bitcoin and the rest of the alts. We need to see Bitcoin's dominance coming down, but we also need to see Bitcoin's price staying strong. But I mean, this does look like it's been in this downward channel for the last, like, what? I would say the last 2 weeks since it's topped out at its all-time high, or I'm sorry, local high. It's definitely not an all-time high. But hopefully you guys can hold that 2.4 cent mark. Definitely be good. Let's check our poll real quick. I appreciate the $3, brother. Thank you so much, man. I definitely will look. I'll look into the question you asked, and maybe next stream, maybe. Sometimes I forget, but we'll look. I'm gonna look up Merlin chain. I'm gonna see what the hell that is. Now let me ask you this real quick, just because I'm intrigued now. You said you're staking your DSYNC and your XCN. For your XCN particularly, you said you're staking, or do you have to hold it in for a certain amount of time, or are you able to pull out at any time? No diddy on that one. As far as your staking, like you can hold it, you're staking for XCN, can you take it out at any time, or do they force you or make you hold it for a certain period? Flip said DSYNC, don't sell your non-performing coins. There you go. T said XCN, you can pull it out at any time. That's what she said, right? Well, then that's good, bro, because you know one thing I always say about staking, I don't think staking's bad, right? I think staking's awesome when you're in a bear market. When you're in a bear market and you get in on a project real low and you can stake it, because you're not going to sell, right? You're buying in at a bear market. You obviously you're going to let it sit there for a while. So staking makes sense. But when you're in a bull market, you have to be careful, because if they make you lock it in for a certain amount of time, it can end up backfiring on you, right? Where you stake it, let's say like with Crow. They used to do that with Crow. They still do, where they make you lock it in for 6 months, a year, depending on the longer you lock it in, the more you get back, right? APY and stuff like that. I always was against that, because let's say you're in a bull market, you buy your Crow, you lock it in, staking for 6 months, and then the bear market comes 5 months down the road, and now, yeah, you just made some money APY, but now your actual initial investment, that let's just say you threw $1,000 in and we dropped 50%, now your investment's down 50%. Did you make that on your staking? Most likely not, right? So that's why I always say be very cautious with staking during bull markets, because you want to have the opportunity to sell at any point. You don't want to be locked in whatsoever. And I think that's the bad. I understand why projects do it, because they want to give incentives for people hodling, right? But you don't want to get involved in that, because when people are selling on the other end that are not staking and the market's crashing, you're stuck holding the bag. right? You're literally forced holding the bag while you're getting pennies back on your APY. So that's why I always say just be very cautious. Not financial advice, but just, make sure if you're getting involved in staking and anything like that, you can pull it out at any time. It's what she said, and you can sell, for your profits. But I always think that if you're holding something, if you can make money while you're holding it, kind of like derivatives in the stock market and stuff like that, it's definitely, it makes sense as long as the market is in a good environment, right? But I encourage, or not encourage, let me take that back, right? Because it's not financial advice. But I always understand staking during bear markets when you're buying in at, let's say you're buying this project at 0.5 cents, and it's down and out, but you can buy it and they're giving you 40% back. Yeah, you're buying at a low anyway, and you're going to be holding, so that makes sense staking for however long it takes. So just my 2 cents on that one. Twan said, and thank you so much for the $3, bro. I appreciate that. Twan said, do you think meme coins will be the last phase to run in the market? I don't know, bro. It tends to be like that, right? Because you have to think about it. It's going to go in phases, right? Bitcoin's always going to run. It's going to lead the market. Then you're going to have bigger caps kind of following behind it. And then you're going to have, mid caps, and then eventually it's going to trickle over to the more riskier assets, as in AKA your smaller cap fundamental projects, and your meme coins are usually going to be towards the end of the cycle, So I would agree to a certain extent, yeah, but the reason why I'm not going to say fully hell yeah, because we're in a time where who freaking knows, bro? Like in the next month, maybe Bitcoin's still at the same price and meme coins are just running out of nowhere, right? That's what I feel like the market we're in right now, where it's just like TA is thrown out the window. 4-year cycle, yeah, we'll respect it. But for the most part, it's like anything goes now, bro. Like it's just like anything can happen. So yeah, traditionally meme coins would be the last to run, but who knows as of now, Twan? Who knows, bro? All I can say with certainty is these prices that we're getting on a lot of these meme coins and a lot of these alts are bear market prices, right? So it kind of scares you when we actually get into a bear market, how far are these alts going to go down? That's the scary part. Exactly, bro. I appreciate you right back, bro. But I'm man enough to say, like, who really knows, dude? Who really knows as far as like what's going on with this market right now? Just DCA, not giving you financial advice, but I'm just saying, DCA and just, let it be. Let the markets play themselves out. Jake said if y'all want people to have liquidity to add to the market, then root for the Chiefs. Someone told me after I got some money in the Chiefs, and they're like, bro, man, I think I told this to my members stream. They're like, bro, I wouldn't be surprised, dude. He's like, tinfoil hat on and stuff. He's like, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if everybody's loading up on Kansas, bro, and then the game's rigged, dude, and Eagles are gonna win. So like the big players are putting money on Eagles. But like everybody else, retail's putting money on the Kansas, and they're gonna just get stomped, bro. And I'm just like, I'm listening, I'm like, and then I walk away, I'm like, that does make sense, bro. I was like, oh shit. I can actually take right now. I can sell my positions, you can call it, right, for all my betting, because I bought in. Remember, I bought in like a few weeks ago. Right before the championship games, I bought in on who's going to win the Super Bowl. For me to buy in, it was cheap to buy in for Kansas, so I threw in money. I can sell right now for like profit, not crazy, not much, but I can sell for profit right now. But after he walked away, I was like, shit. I'm like really contemplating. I'm like, damn. I was like, that would make sense, bro. Like, there's so much money to be made going for like the Eagles, right? Because I'm sure everybody's loading up on the Chiefs. Like, it's a sure bet Chiefs are gonna win, and then you have like the big boys, big millionaires and stuff like that probably putting $1 million bets on the Eagles. Like, we paid everything off. The Eagles are for sure winning, right? I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens. But just like we said, Twan, right? Who freaking knows, bro? Ay. The who's winning the Super Bowl? Damn. All right. We got Philly in the house. All right. 67% of people are saying Philly. 33% are saying Kansas. Now, I would go off the limb and say that I think most of you guys are saying Philly because you don't want Kansas to win, right? I mean, that's what I would imagine. Like, you, even if who you think maybe Kansas is the better team or whatever, but I don't want them to win, right? So you're putting Philly down is what I would guess, but who knows, right? I'm not saying Philly doesn't have a good team at all, right? I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying. I know a lot of people, if I put a poll and it said, who do you want to win the Super Bowl, I'm sure it would probably be like 95% Philly and 5% Kansas, right? Because the majority of people are calling for Philly because they're over Kansas winning. Fun fact, guys. Tampa, I have their hat on right now. Can you see the logo? I wonder if I turn my head around. Can you guys see? I'll take my hat off. Look, you see it? I have this hat on. I love this hat because look at that. Fun fact, Tampa is the only team that has beat Kansas in the Super Bowl. Fun fact, guys. Jake said people bet with their hearts. That's why a lot of people are betting for Eagles. I hear you. Flip said play the over rushing yards for Hurts. Right? Someone close to me was basically like, I'm not betting on who's winning. They're doing parlays. I think they put in a parlay, it's a crazy payout. Hurts running for a Super Bowl. Mahomes running in for a Super Bowl. Saquon, I keep saying Super Bowl, touchdown. Running for a touchdown. Saquon, I believe, running for a touchdown. It's like things that we're probably going to see regardless, right? Like not even betting, really just going for the parlays and not really even going on who's winning. But we'll have to see. But definitely be interesting to see, right, guys? So, well, guys, listen. That's pretty much it. Twan, hold on. Twan said, "What's y'all's prediction for the color of the Gatorade going to be?" Oh, that's right. You say purple. What was it last year? I don't remember what it was last year. I'm gonna say, shit. I'm gonna just say something crazy. I'm gonna say yellow. I'm gonna say it's gonna be yellow. My beer is empty. Great. That would have been a good poll, Twan. Flip said he's going with green like our portfolios are going to be. Nice. There we go. I agree. I'm going to go with yellow. I'm going to put that poll up in the Discord. All right, Twan? I'm going to put that in the Discord. But, guys, listen. With that being said, I got to go make some queso dip. I am hosting some people. Got the family coming over and stuff like that. So, with that being said, I thank you guys so much. You guys be safe out there. Have a good Super Bowl, party, watching, whatever you guys are doing. If you guys are watching in the States, enjoy yourselves. Jake said, fun fact, Michael Jordan also 3-seeded by Barkley. All right. T said, have fun at your Super Bowl party. Flip said, thanks for the stream. Thank you guys so much. Flip, T, thank you guys for the super chats. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the super chats. Be safe out there. Keep your heads up, guys. We're going to be all right. Hopefully, we see a Super Bowl pump tonight while the games are going. I think it's going to be short-lived. Don't forget, we do have this Wednesday. We have the CPI report, and Jerome Powell is going to be talking as well. So we're going to get some fluctuations coming up this week as well for macro. So we'll cover that on the streams this week. So make sure you guys are subscribed. hit that bell notification so whenever we do go live, it just comes straight to your phone, your computer, your TV. It hits your girl's phone, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just popping up everywhere. Bling, bling, bling. Crypto Fuds live, just everywhere. You're driving and it just comes across the damn windshield. You're like, oh shit, you gotta pull over. That's how I want it, all right? All right, guys. Be safe out there. I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? See ya.